I'm Harrison Keeley. Here's what you need to know today. First, police say a man in Middle Tennessee shot his wife and put her dismembered body in a freezer. 2 days later, 45-year-old Joseph Parker of Springfield called 911. He told authorities he killed his wife Samantha inside their home on their 12th wedding anniversary. He said he shot his wife in the head and put her body in a garage freezer, but he just checked on her and she wasn't dead. Parker said he gave her some water and asked paramedics to come help his wife, whom he still loved. Authorities say she was dead when they arrived and Joseph Parker was missing. He killed himself hours later. The female winner of the Chickamauga Battlefield Marathon has been disqualified for finishing too quickly. The marathon was held this past Sunday. 31-year-old Tabitha Hamilton of Trenton, Georgia, crossed the finish line at 2 hours and 55 minutes, less than 50 minutes after she passed the halfway mark. Now officials say it was impossible for her to cover the last half of the marathon so quickly. The world's fastest marathon runner runs the mile in 4 minutes and 42 seconds. To finish so quickly, Hamilton would have had to run the second half at a pace 1 minute faster. But Hamilton claims her halfway time is incorrect and says she ran the entire race. Yet records show her marathon times in the last 3 years have all been above 5 hours. She was removed from the results, and now Lillian Gilmer of Nashville has been named the winner. A missing 85-year-old man was found dead in a creek near Enterprise South Monday morning. Charles Pittman, who had Alzheimer's, wandered away from his home Sunday afternoon. The spot where he was found by passing motorists was about 3 miles from his home in Ottawa. Police say it's not yet clear how Pittman died, although there are no signs of foul play. An anonymous letter is calling for the removal of Bradley County's fire chief. The letter, which claims the support of 75 people, was given to the county mayor's office and the county commission. The letter says the fire department has steadily deteriorated in morale, performance, and vision since Troy Maney was appointed chief. It also calls for the removal of Battalion Commander Don Tankersley. Commission Chairman Louis Alford says he'd like to see the 75 signatures. Preliminary plans have been unveiled for the new Moccasin Bend Visitor Center. The center will detail more than 10,000 years of American Indian history on the land. It's expected to cost between $5 and $15 million, with funding from state and federal governments. Official planning will begin in January. The center could be completed by 2017 at the earliest. The Lafayette Walker Public Library is reopening after a $4 million renovation. The library's temporary location in a former Food Lion closed on Friday. Now the grand reopening of the library on Duke Street is set for December 1st. The South Crest Road Bridge will close tomorrow and remain closed for 10 months. The bridge spans Interstate 24 and East Main Street. TDOT is closing the bridge to replace the entire deck. Some lanes of I-24 will also need to be closed at various times, but only between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. A 63-year-old North Alabama man has been arrested on child rape charges. Roger Dale Harcrow of Rainsville has been charged with 8 counts of sex abuse of a child less than 12 years old. The victim was taken to a children's hospital in Birmingham. Harcrow is currently in the DeKalb County Jail, awaiting bond. Finally, the UTC student arrested last year after he questioned a street preacher has gotten his final charge dismissed. Last November, Cole Montalvo was charged with resisting arrest, inciting to riot, disorderly conduct, and obstruction of justice after talking back to Angela Cummings. Most of the charges were dropped, and now his final charge, resisting arrest, could be cleared from his record, provided Montalvo stays out of trouble with the law for the next 6 months. Turning to weather, today will be sunny with a high near 69 degrees. The low tonight will be around 46. That's it for today's news. Thanks for being with us. You can find more on these stories and breaking news all day long at timesfreepress.com.